Wait, your country's capital wasn't always there? These 5 nations literally said nope and moved their entire government. Here's the T. Number 5, Brazil. For 170 years, Rio de Janeiro was the capital, but Rio was overcrowded, the interior was underdeveloped, and they wanted to push the nation forward. So they literally built an entire city from scratch in the jungle. It's basically the only city that was designed before it existed. Then in 1960, they said, we're moving to Brasilia. Number 4, Pakistan. For 20 years, Karachi was the capital. But after independence, Karachi was absolute madness, overcrowded, chaotic, and impossible to govern from. They needed somewhere fresh, central, and actually built for running a nation. So they designed and built Islamabad from the ground up. Then in 1967, they said, we're moving to Islamabad. Number 3, Nigeria. For 31 years, Lagos was the capital. But Lagos was literally drowning in people and traffic. The city couldn't handle the responsibility anymore. And they needed a capital that represented all of Nigeria equally, not just the coastline. So they built Abuja right in the geographic center of the country. Then in 1991, they said, we're moving to Abuja. Number 2, Kazakhstan. For 45 years, Almaty was the capital. But here's the thing. Almaty kept getting destroyed by earthquakes, constantly. Living on a fault line meant the capital was literally unsafe. So President Nazarbayev made an insane decision. Build a completely new capital from absolute zero in the middle of the steppe where it's stable. And in 1997, they said, we're moving to Astana. And number 1, India. For over a century, Calcutta was the capital under British rule. But Calcutta was too far east, too colonial, and didn't represent India's independence. They needed a fresh start, a capital that symbolized their new nation. So they built New Delhi as a completely separate government district with modern architecture and planning. Then in 1911, they said, we're moving to Delhi.
So which capital transition shocks you most? And should your country make a move? Drop it in the comments.